Hey guys, welcome back to Six Sisters Stuff. Today I am finally making cheesecake in the Instant Pot. So my name is Kristen and every Monday I share a new Instant Pot recipe with you. So I've made cheesecake a few different times in the Instant Pot, but it just doesn't turn out as pretty as I want it to. So there's lots of trial and error, and I'm still trying to figure out how to make the perfect cheesecake. So instead, today I'm showing you how to make mini cheesecakes. Now the thing I love about these is that the top doesn't have to be perfect because you're gonna cover it with some sauce and some berries or whatever you want on top. It's gonna be covered, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And the edges, you won't be able to see any of the edges either. So if you kind of struggle with cheesecake, like I do, I'm gonna be honest, then these mini cheesecakes are the perfect option for you. You still get the amazing cheesecake taste, just without all the stress of making it look beautiful. Now, I would love to hear if you've made cheesecake before. Write down in the comments some of your tips and tricks because I need them. Mine are not pretty when they come out. All right guys, if you're ready, I'll show you how to make these delicious mini cheesecakes.
So you're gonna start with 6 ramekins. Now I'm gonna link to those in the description for you. Then you're gonna have 1.5 cups of graham cracker crumbs, 6 tablespoons of butter, which I'm gonna melt, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. So that's all you need for the crust. So I'm gonna go ahead and melt my butter and then throw in my cinnamon, my sugar, and then 1.5 cups of the graham cracker crumbs. Now you can buy the normal graham crackers and crush them up with a food processor or even with a rolling pin, but I love to buy the kind that are boxed and already crumbled. So go ahead and mix everything together and it will start to make a delicious crust for your cheesecake. So now I'm going to get my ramekins all ready and I'm going to put little less than 1/4 of a cup inside each one and then just pack it down. Now to get the edges really good, I just got my fingers in there and just pressed it down just so it's flat how I like it. So now that your crust is all ready to go, you're going to put those to the side and it's time to make the cream cheese filling. So you're going to start with 1/2 cup of sugar and then 1 block of cream cheese and 2 eggs. Now the secret with the cream cheese and eggs is they have to be room temperature before putting them in. And then I'm adding a teaspoon of vanilla and a tablespoon of lemon juice, and then you're just going to mix it all up. Now just remember, room temperature, the cream cheese and the eggs, they need to be room temperature. All right, once it is all smooth, now it's time to put into your little cups. Now I didn't really measure how much I put in, I just filled them up to that top line. Then the secret is to pat them down hard and get out all of the air bubbles. Oh, there's one. All right, once they are all filled and most of the air bubbles are out, it's time to cook the cheesecakes. So I'm put my trivet in there and then I'm adding 1 cup of water. Now on top of that, I'm gonna add 3 of the mini cheesecakes. And then I have a second trivet. If you don't have a second trivet, you could use some foil. Just make sure that you have something to go in between so it won't get your cheesecake on the bottom of your mini cheesecakes. So I'm gonna put 3 more mini cheesecakes on, then it's time to put the lid on the Instant Pot. Now you want to make sure that it's put all the way on correctly and that the little knob is turned to sealing. Now you're going to push the manual or pressure cook button and you're going to go down to 3 minutes. You heard that right. These mini cheesecakes only take 3 minutes in the Instant Pot. Now here's the trick. You're going to have to let them release on their own. So when you see the L, don't touch it, don't turn it to venting. You want it to release the pressure on its own in the pressure cooker. So mine took about 14 minutes and then my little pin went down and I could open up my Instant Pot. And my cheesecake is cooked all the way through. Now my cheesecake is not perfect on top and that's okay because I'm going to put some toppings on top of it. I found all kinds of fun toppings. This is blueberry jam that I found at Target, then some cherries, some cherry filling. I have some fresh blueberries and some fresh raspberries. I also have raspberry jam. So on the first one, I put a little bit of raspberry jam and then the fresh raspberries. The second one, I did my blueberry jam. You could also use blueberry pie filling. That would be delicious. But I wanted to put some fresh blueberries on there. And then I took the cherry filling. You could just do cherry filling, but I wanted the maraschino cherries on there. And so I kind of just mixed and matched things. You can make them all the same or switch things up a little bit, just like I did. Now, I love these mini cheesecakes because they literally only cook for a few minutes. It's a perfect dessert you can have ready from start to finish in hardly any time, and then you just put it in the refrigerator until you're ready to serve. Now, you want to serve it when it's cold. It tastes a lot better. All right, you guys, that's all I have. I'll see you next Monday.